Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vinyl Hazard once more. It is time for part 3 of my CD extravaganza. And this time we are going to check out some teutonic thrash. Yes, it is the German Big Four. Now, to be perfectly frank with you, I am not an expert of the German Big Four. You know, I know my creator, but beyond that, I am quite a novice. There gonna be some Sodom tonight, and there are going to be some destruction. Unfortunately, no tankard. I haven't managed to actually get a tankard CD or an album just yet. But we have a lot of Sodom, we have a few destruction albums, and we have one more German thrash album at the end. But let's get this show on the road. The first one is Persecution Mania. This album is the one I have listened most to. I think it is a fantastic album in many regards, especially to the riffing. It's just excellent. It's just that kind of aggressive German early thrash that I really like, that you get with some of the Creator albums too. This has a fantastic opening in Nuclear Winter, kick-ass song. It also has some slow songs actually, so it's not only, you know, balls to the walls pounding thrash. All of these CDs I have gotten through a bidding site, and the guy I bought them from, he sold them to me for about $80 total, and I am very happy of that, because this album or these albums are all original CD albums. This one is from 1987, pressed in West Germany. It says here on Steam Hammer. So this album goes for like 20-30 bucks on Discogs. Persecution Mania, probably my favorite Sodom album as of yet. I have not listened to all of the Sodom albums, I will admit that, and even less to all Destruction albums, but this one is the one I like the most as of yet. Now, the next one is, of course, another legendary Sodom album. It is Agent Orange. I don't think this needs any introduction. Most of the thrash community knows this album. This is also an original, pressed on Steam Hammer in 1989 in West Germany, before the wall fell, so to speak. And here is the band in very small pictures. These CDs are in remarkable condition, by the way. And the lyrics, Agent Orange, I haven't actually listened that much to Agent Orange. It is a very good album. I will listen to it a lot more though. And this artwork, it's just stellar. The next one is Better Off Dead. Now, these are not in any order, so to speak. They are kind of in an order, but there's not like, you know, album number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the discography. It will jump a bit, you know. So I don't know in which order this album actually is. Perhaps it's the 3rd, 4th or something. It is released in 1990, so I believe it might be the third album. Better Off Dead, I haven't listened to this, so I cannot judge it. It's a rather plain CD with this kind of a mirrored background, and the awesome, you know, gas-masked soldier that is Sodom's mascot, so to speak. And well, look at those lads. And yeah, also an original. This is of course not pressed in West Germany, since Germany was united by them. Yeah, so looking forward to actually see, or rather hear, what this album has to offer. The next one, Tapping the Vein, released in 1992, I believe it says so on the back cover, or at least it was mixed in 1992. So I believe it might have been released then too. Pretty plain CD, also in phenomenal. It is in very, very good condition. I mean, the booklets looks like they almost haven't been used. I mean, you can like noticing the the metal sticks, or the what's they called, the one little metal things that hold the booklet together. Those are sometimes a little bit discolored because of the age, but there's like nothing wrong with the CD. I mean, you can just, there's hardly a scratch on it, so it's a very, very well taken care of collection. 1992 on Steamhammer. Right, the next one, Masquerade in Blood. Also an album I haven't listened to. Now we are going into the 90s, or in the mid-90s, so to speak. This was released in 1995. Basically the year thrash died. Well, thrash never really died, but it certainly had its low point during the mid-90s and early stages of 2000s. Also in excellent condition, printed in Germany in 1995 on Steamhammer. Yeah, this booklet also in very nice condition. You can feel the age in it though. It has not been opened for a very long time. Yeah, really, really happy to have acquired these CDs, Next one, Code Red. Also an OG from 1999. This is on Drakkar Records. Also a Sodom album I haven't listened to that much. You could say I have basically probably listened to these Sodom albums at one point in my life, but I do not remember them. So you could basically say it is the first time I have listened to most of them. Yeah. Also, this one is in excellent condition. With the lyric sheet. Yeah. Excellent. And this CD, I bet it doesn't have a scratch on it too. Yeah, a little one, but it is hardly noticeable. So a really, really well taken care of collection. And the next one, M16. I have listened to this a little bit. This is of course the M16 rifle from the Vietnam War. And this album, of course, is also in very nice condition. Let's see, there, the lyric sheet, the guys, and a little bit of commercial there. Yeah, Obsessed by Cruelty, that's one of the few I actually do not have in this collection, and I don't think I have in the Sign of Evil either. But a lot of the other ones I do have. So that was M16, awesome cover also, by the way. The next one is The Final Sign of Evil. Also a Sodom album I have not listened to yet as of yet. This was pressed on Steamhammer in 2007. And as you might have guessed, it is also in very good condition. Let's see, it's a little bit tricky to get this booklet out. You have to be careful so I do not mess it up. doesn't come out, but you get the gist of it. A very nice artwork on the CD. Yeah, I mean, it will take me weeks to like really listen through all of these Sodom albums, but I am very much looking forward to it. I actually got these Sodom albums about 2 months ago or something, but I just haven't had the time to really listen through them, you know. The next one is a digipack. This is Epitome of Torture. And this was pressed in 2013 on Steam Hammer. And it is a fold out like this. And also, I mean, even the digipacks looks really nice. And I have really also, I have checked the matrix code and everything on it through Discogs, so there are not bootlegs. And you can also see it sometimes on the booklets too. I was really lucky to actually get this. Oh yeah, this has hardly been even looked in. You can already, you can hear the first time you open the booklet how the pages like are sticking together. Yeah, I think the guy I bought this from, there were some even that had, you know, the plastic covers on them. So he obviously have not listened to all of these either. Yeah, this is a really thick booklet. All right, enough of that. Yeah, Epitome of Torture, really chaotic kind of artwork. Not the, you know, not plain ones, but not the stylistic ones that they used in their previous discographies. All right. And the last one I have actually bought myself. This was not from the part of the collection I bought through the sales site. This is Sodom's newest album from last year. And it is Genesis, oh my god, Genesis X1X. What's that? That's like Genesis 19? Or? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, have not listened to this either as of yet. So I am very late to the party with this one. I'm very late to the party with Sodom in any case. But you know, better late than never, I guess. So yeah, really cool artwork on this one. He has grown angel wings. Right. Yeah, so basically that is my Sodom collection right now. I know I'm missing a few or a bunch of records in the discography, but I think I am set to listen to Sodom for quite some time. Now, let's get to Destruction. From the same guy, I managed to pick up 5 Destruction albums. These are all OGs as well. So some of them are printed in West Germany too and are very old. And they are also in I cannot say that word, in very good condition. You see, I can't go around it. Yeah, let's begin with Release from Agony. And I just love this artwork. It's just so cool. And here are the guys. More of like, you know, a kind of a glam metal style there, but it is a thrash. Do not make that mistake. Of the, as I said in the beginning of Sodom and Destruction, I know Destruction the least. I have not actually listened that much to Release from Agony. I do remember have listened to it once or twice in my youth because I do remember this particular artwork very well. But I have not listened to it for the last, 15 or 20 years or something like that. So it's this kind of mirror-esque CD. And, oh, yeah, right. You have this kind of thing on the backside. Yeah, so let's see. Is there anything else than the actual artwork here? Is there some lyrics? No, it is not. It's just, you know, a picture of the band. All right. So no lyrics. Interesting. All right. Guess lyrics was not the most important part of the first release. All right. That was one distraction release from Agony. This was printed in West Germany in what does it say? 87 on Steam Hammer 2. All right. Then we have Eternal Devastation. Now this is probably the Destruction album I have listened to the most. And I think that release from Agony is probably their second album, which means that this probably is the third one. Excellent thrash metal album. There's not really a lot of songs on this one either. It's rather short, I think. So only 7 songs. And the CD with the artwork of the tornado guys, I guess. Let's see. The booklet in this one is very shadow too. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, I have to. There we go. All right, so yeah, it's not a lot to see in here. So no real. It's just like, you know, producers and thank you notes and stuff. So no lyrics. Didn't they have lyrics when they printed this the first time? I guess perhaps it simply was too expensive. It might have been. So printed in 1988 on Steam Hammer as well. All right. Now the next 3 ones I am in the total unknown here. I have never listened to these albums before. All Hell Breaks Loose. Yeah, look at that. Almost reminds me of, you know, the Metallica, their newest album. But this, of course, came much earlier than that. This one was printed in, well, it's manufactured in Germany, so it's post 989. Yeah, it's printed, I think it's in the 2000s. Yeah. Printed, let's see, it's some German here. All right, but probably printed in 2000 then. Oh yeah, it's a fold out, this one. All right. Oh, it's a poster even. Yeah. No, I'm not going to fold out this entire thing, because then I would never get it back in. All right. Yeah. Don't know. All Hell Breaks Loose. Totally unknown to me. So if you like it, if you hate it, leave a comment down below so I can know. But yeah, of course, I'm going to find out sooner or later. All right, the next one is Destruction, the Antichrist. Yeah, this one is from 2001. All right, so early 2000. Yeah, and the skull logo, the exploding head skull logo. This one was a regular booklet. I just love these like early photos. All right. Yeah, this skull, you know, it follows them everywhere. All right, that was the Antichrist. And the last one I have for Destruction is Inventor of Evil. You have this kind of a butcher fellow that I guess is... all right, let's see. Can we get this out? I guess it is their, like, you know, mascot. The evil butcher. Cannot seem to get this booklet out. Well, anyway. Yeah, that's the Skull again. Yeah, so really looking forward to listen through these, but as I said, it's going to take me quite a while. Those were the Destruction one, and I actually have one more. Now, I don't think these are considered to be in the Teutonic Big Four, but there are certainly a big influence on German thrash, and that is Coroner. Rest in peace. Now, this is a reissue from 2018. This was released in 1987. Columbia Music, Sony Music, distributed in Switzerland. All right. So Coroner. I hope I don't fuck it up now by saying that they're from Germany and they're not. Well, perhaps perhaps they are from Switzerland. Oh shit. Anyway, behead me in the comment if I'm fucking that up. A very plain kind of booklet. Yeah, I've been listening to this in the car actually for a few days and really enjoying it. A very nice balanced thrash album. German thrash, really. I mean, if you compare scenes, I mean, the American thrash scene is of course very much undisputed, but the German thrash scene is like close second. There's awesome band from Germany, and I am very lucky to actually discovering all of them now while I'm still alive, so to speak. It would have been fun to have discovered them when I was younger, but it is what it is. So that is that for this time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed these German thrash albums. I certainly have and will. So you know what I'm going to say. May the metal gods be with you, my friends, and I will see you in the next update, which is also going to be a CD extravaganza update. Bye!